Are you one of the millions of people like myself who recently upgraded your headset to the beautiful MetaQuest 3 only to find out that games look 100% the same way as they did on the MetaQuest 2, and you want to find out how to take full control of your games just like streamers do it on YouTube? Stay tuned for this video. Alright guys, here's the reason why your games still look the same way on the new MetaQuest 3 as they did in the MetaQuest 2. The reason is, any game that was developed for the MetaQuest 2 prior to the MetaQuest 3 coming out, it is not optimized for the MetaQuest 3, and it requires for you to manually up the settings and take advantage of the 2 times more processing power that you do have now with the MetaQuest 3. So let's get started with this tutorial. I'm going to teach you guys how to install the MetaQuest 3 optimization app, how to set it up. I'm going to teach you how to activate developer mode on your MetaQuest 3 and how to get everything going so that you can optimize the games just like the clarity that you see YouTube streamers that make you jealous. Let's get started. Head over to developer.oculus.com, link in the description. All links are in the description. You're going to sign in to your account if you haven't yet. Once you sign into your account using your email, Facebook, or whatever you use, you're going to make sure you're signed in and you're going to click on My Apps. This is going to take you to a developer account verification window in which you need to verify your developer account using a debit card or by setting up a 2-factor authentication. Next, on the left side under Account Manager, go ahead and click on the drop-down box and select Create. Go ahead and name your developer organization. It does not matter what you name your organization, okay? I named mine HZ Gaming VR. Name yours however you want. Does not matter. Now guys, congratulations. You're officially a MetaQuest developer. If you want to go further, create your apps, that's up to you. That is for another video. Let's get going. Next, we need to activate developer mode on our MetaQuest headset by using the Oculus app. Go ahead and open the Oculus app. Make sure that your MetaQuest 3 is connected to the same Wi-Fi signal as your phone. So put your phone on Wi-Fi mode. Next, guys, at the bottom right corner, you're going to click on Menu. You're going to select Devices, and you're going to select your MetaQuest 3. At the bottom, Headset Settings, go ahead and select Headset Settings. And you're going to select developer mode from this list. Once you activate debug mode, congratulations, your MetaQuest 3 is in full developer mode and you are ready to do full optimizations to your brand new headset. Let's continue. Now guys, the next step in this tutorial is to install SideQuest on your computer, okay? So we're going to head over to the SideQuest website as you see here. Remember, all links to everything are in the description. Now, you do not need to be signed in to SideQuest. Do not worry about that. Simply scroll down on the homepage. You're going to find both installations. You're going to use the one on the right side. Click on it. It will begin downloading to your computer, and it will be located under your downloads folder. Go ahead and right-click, run as administrator, and this will begin the installation process for SideQuest on your computer. So please complete that. Next, you're going to connect your MetaQuest 3 headset to your computer in which you're going to launch SideQuest. So go ahead, once doing that, open up SideQuest for the first time. And as you could see at the left top corner, your Oculus Quest 3 should be connected with a green indicator light saying it is connected with the battery level. Now guys, the next step is we are going to install the MetaQuest 3 Game Optimizer app. Now, this app is not free. It is $10. I am not sponsored by that company. I simply bought the app myself because I want to optimize games, okay? You don't have to buy it. There is a free method to do this in which I'm going to show you, but it does not save your settings. I will also show you this. For those that want to fully optimize your game experience, go ahead and buy the app. You will thank me later, okay? So simply, guys, click on the buy button. Use a credit card or debit card or PayPal to pay for your purchase, and you will receive an email with your download link for the app. Or once you already have purchased the app and you come back to their website, you should have a downloads button at the top left corner, letting you know you could download the app again. Go ahead and you want to always select the APK, which is an Android app. Yes, guys, MetaQuest 3 is an Android operating system, which you could install Android apps on your MetaQuest 3. So now, guys, we are going to install that APK, the Game Optimizer app, on our MetaQuest 3 via SideQuest. So go ahead and launch SideQuest one more time. Make sure that your Oculus Quest 3 is connected. And we're going to select the little folder right in the middle of SideQuest that says Install APK File from folder on your computer. You're going to go over to your Downloads folder in which you downloaded your Quest Games Optimizer app, and you're going to select the app. All right, guys, so this is going to install the Optimizer app on your MetaQuest 3. All right, guys, so the next thing that we need to do now is to activate our MetaQuest 3 to be able to install Android apps. And this is very simple. You're simply going to click on the Wi-Fi signal icon on top, and you're going to select Connect, okay? Now, this is going to prompt you to allow wireless debugging. Go ahead and select Yes, always accept for this computer. So make sure to allow debugging, and you are done. Go ahead and unplug your MetaQuest 3 from your computer, and you are ready to go. Launch your MetaQuest 3, put it on, and head over to your library, and I will see you there. All right, guys, so here we are at my home. I'm going to head over to library. Now, the Quest optimization app is not going to be here in the default apps. You have to look for it up here by sorting by unknown sources. There you will find the Quest Games Optimizer. You're going to run the app. The first time you run the app, it is going to ask you to verify the email in which you bought the app. So go ahead and do that. Also, it's going to ask you to allow a couple of permissions like debugging. You will be greeted with the Quest Games Optimizer home screen, in which you will see the games that you have installed and apps. I only have Ghost of Tabor on the brand new MetaQuest 3. There is a warning. It says do not set higher than 72 refresh rate because the game freezes. And to verify that everything worked correctly and you're ready to go, ADB should be lit up in green. If this is in red, that means you forgot or failed to allow permissions on one of the permissions. So exit the app, launch it again, allow the permissions, and this should be in green, and everything should be okay. Now, you want to select the game that you want to optimize by clicking on the three lines and selecting Edit. Here you will see the game's default graphics settings, and as you can see, it is horrible. 1680 by 1760 at automatic refresh rate, which is going to set it to the MetaQuest 2 at 60 refresh rate. Dynamic, it's not even on very, very high or ultra. What we're going to do is we're going to set it all the way high to 3584, 3755. We're going to set the refresh rate at 72. And we're going to set everything to very high, ultra, very high. We're maxing out the game and see if the game could handle it. And then we're going to take it from there. If your game cannot handle it, then you come back over here, put the slider a little bit down, move it up, move it down to high, and tweak it until your game is perfect. Ghost of Tabor could take high settings because the MetaQuest 3 has double the processing power as the MetaQuest 2, in which this game was released for. Okay, so it should have no problem running at full settings. Let's go ahead and test it out. From now on, guys, you will launch all games using this app. Launch the app, then you launch the game from here by clicking on it. Now, guys, you're going to see, maybe on your screen you will not see it, but you will see here that the game has been optimized. I will let you know. Right now, it says game has been optimized to 3584 by 3755, an increase of 213% in graphics. 213% in graphics. Would that carry on to the game? Let's find out. Immediately, guys, you will tell that you could read the symbols at the doors clearly. Your bunker looks fresh and even more lit up. The kiosk, the buttons are no longer blurry. They don't have waves going around it. Okay, as if you were looking through your phone screen. Now it looks fresh. My hands look fresh. I could tell that I got more refresh rate. I got more frames, which should be closer to 120 now. The gun looks beautiful, far more detailed than before. Everything looks stunning and very elusive. Okay, we definitely gain frames. Okay, let's go ahead and see if that carry over to the game. But we definitely gain frames because this optimizer not only increases your graphic, but also increases the performance and frames. As you can see immediately, guys, the grass look a lot greener. The trees, the details in the leaves look nice. My field of view from far away, I can't even believe I could see those containers way out there. We could see all the way to the top. Okay, as you guys know, you guys that play this game, you cannot see up there. Okay, everything looks so fresh. It feels better. Okay. Wow, it is, guys, we gain frames. Okay, now the bullets are registering correctly. I believe if we peek, when you peek around, look, remember the bad frame rates wouldn't allow you to come to within 1 feet from the wall. Now it looks like you could bump into the obstacles and it's not messing with your it's not messing with your frame rate. The frames, oh yes. All right, guys, we are all set. I'm gonna go walk around and show you some graphics. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the great difference in not only frames, but graphics, and hope it makes you a better player. Now, guys, a tool that you could use alongside of this developer mode and upping your graphics, which will allow you to track the performance in-game as you would do in your computer. And the tool, it is called OVR Metrics Tool. It is available for free at the Meta Store, so go over, grab it, install it on your headset. You're going to open it, and all you're going to do is you're going to enable persistent overlay. Then you're going to go over to graphs, and you're going to select from this list what do you want to track performance-wise on your MetaQuest 3. I want to track my CPU level, my GPU level, my average FPS, and my display refresh rate, okay? And how do you do that? Display graphs on overlay. Gonna go ahead and click there. There you go. Now, guys, we got our display on top, and we're going to go ahead and launch the game and see how it looks in the game. Remember, we need to launch the games from now on from the app. Unknown sources, Quest Game Optimizer. There you go. It is ready. Launch the game. There it is, guys. Once the map loads, you're gonna see stars. You could see the stats right in your headset, the current GPU level, the CPU level, and also the FPS. Now, the FPS is taking a little dip down into like 115, 110, which is still great. But then I noticed that as you play, it stabilizes at 120, and it stays at 120 unless you start throwing a lot of grenades and get a lot of things going on. Even when you start shooting, as you can see, it doesn't affect the FPS as much as consoles. So it will stabilize itself to 120. You will see a huge difference in FPS, guys, and hope you enjoy your brand new MetaQuest 3 finally. Now, guys, the final thing that I'm going to show you guys is how to optimize your games on your MetaQuest 3 for free without using the Quest optimization app, okay? For those that do not want to go that route, simply go ahead, open SideQuest. On the top left corner, make sure that you are connected to your Oculus 3 headset and you see the battery level and all of that good stuff, okay? Then go to the icons on top and you want to click on the little tool. That little tool is going to allow you to customize quite a few things for games on your Oculus, including your CPU level, your GPU level. You could set it to level 4, at the expense of a little bit of battery. Here you could turn up the resolution all the way to 3072. Now, you won't be able to set it all the way to 3578 by 38, the ones that I did, but you could go one step before. You could maybe mess with a couple of things, set this to low, it helps a lot. This right here, you know, just keep looking at things. This tool, SideQuest, could also help you with your screen recording when you're for your capture. You could set this to 1080p. So now your videos will be 1080p 60 frames. Set it up to all the way. You know, just keep messing. Set that to 20 megabits and go from there, guys. Keep messing with all the tools and see what you could find to optimize your games and your recording experience. Now, one thing is that you must keep SideQuest open at all times. If you close SideQuest or if you restart your Oculus, the settings go back to default, and you have to do this every single time you play a game. You have to plug it to your computer, set the game, then unplug your Oculus, then launch the game, then you keep the settings. Once you exit the game and launch the game again, you have to do this again. So it's a one-time thing. Okay, that is why I recommend the app, guys. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that great tutorial on how to optimize your MetaQuest 3 games to look like MetaQuest 3 games. And if you enjoyed what you saw, hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and go check out my other VR content. It is very good. And I am an up-and-comer. I need your support in order to keep growing this channel and keep providing you guys with great tutorials. Until next time, this is your boy, HZ Gaming for you, signing off. Peace.